A boy was crouched on the side of the road fixing his bike. Suddenly a plane crashed not far behind him. Curious, he walked toward the crash site. He saw a plane engulfed in flames. The pilot lying nearby was already lifeless. The boy bolted in fear, but he tripped over a vine on the ground. He struggled to lift his head and froze, seeing a jet black coffin standing there. Soon experts took the coffin back to the lab. The material it was made from was unlike anything they had seen. It had fallen from the sky without a single scratch. Even the strongest X-rays couldn't penetrate it. Inside the coffin lay a mummy. Its wrappings were covered with ancient inscriptions, but strangely its face was still elastic and lifelike. The assistant was about to record this eerie scene. A day later, a couple in the US got a call from officials. They claimed they found their daughter who had been missing for 10 years. Though both were in disbelief, but after thinking it over, they went to the hospital anyway. The doctor warned them to brace themselves, because now Katie's body indicators were almost identical to an 80-year-old. Back home, the father gently placed Katie on the bed. Faced with the warm greetings of the family, she stayed completely silent, until Grandma said, "Thank God we found our granddaughter." Katie suddenly lunged and hit her. Then she twisted her body, letting out a chilling scream, until her mother pulled out a sedative. That finally calmed the raging Katie. The family thought this was because during the years she was missing, she developed trauma-induced stress reactions, and that with their patience she would slowly recover. But that night the two kids were awakened by strange noises. The father ran to Katie's room and found she was gone. At that moment, strange sounds kept coming from the house's crawl space. The mother mustered courage and crawled inside. She found Katie crouched in a corner, gnawing on something. The father went to another room, planning to block Katie from another exit. Strangely, when he rushed in, she was nowhere to be seen. As they both stood confused, after what happened last night, the father wanted to send this freak away, but his wife strongly opposed it. She believed that with enough patience she could tame Katie. Meanwhile, the father suddenly noticed a piece of her peeled skin on the wheelchair. He carefully peeled it apart and found it was made of layers of paper covered in symbols. He took photos of the symbols to a professor, hoping the professor could translate their meaning. The professor only glanced and turned pale, because these writings were made by ancient Egyptian pharaohs to trap evil spirits. Only then did they realize this so-called return was not a reunion, but the start of an unstoppable nightmare. Every symbol, every layer was warning them. Some beings were never meant to belong to humans.